Hello, my name is Nadia Harris, and I'm the founder of remoteworkadvocate.com. And today I would like to share hints about the hybrid workplace transformation. So, we basically know that hybrid is right now really common. Companies are going hybrid. We see it when we follow all the statistics and all the trends online. Well, it's basically everywhere. But it's not that easy to actually create or implement a hybrid work model. There are many HR challenges, and I happen to know them because I work with different global companies that are actually right now going towards the hybrid approach. And I would like to share these challenges with you today so that you can also think about them. Maybe you face the same ones and try to establish solutions on how to do it right. All right, so the first one is lack of equality within the team. So this is a question raised quite frequently because we really want to make sure that everybody gets the same working experience. So when we have people in the office and people working remotely, we always ask ourselves, okay, so how can we make sure that we really treat them equally? That it's not this way that, oh, we see people in the office, so we're going to be, all right, you're really working, you are my top priority. The rest is remotely, whatever. Okay, so we have to make sure that everybody gets the same approach. And here we need to mention one really important thing because some companies are implementing the hybrid work model, meaning that they will allow their team members to work from home 2-3 times a week, and the rest, the team members, will work from the office. Or we can have hybrid companies where we're going to have people working in the office, some working sometimes from home, sometimes from the office, and some team members will be working only remotely. Okay, so it differs. There is no one size fits all approach here. So it is about designing your own hybrid workplace. No matter how you do it, still you must absolutely consider that everybody has to be treated equally. And here my hint is to follow remote first companies and their practices to make sure that everybody's on the same page and that everybody gets the same experience no matter where they are. All right. The next challenge is non-scalable communication habits. So I'm sure back in the day, we all remember chit chats in the kitchen, cafeteria, during lunch, whatever. Okay. And well, we can just connect with other team members, with other employees in our company. So how do we do that if part of them are right now remote? Well, we have to engage them as well. So well, in that case, obviously, we cannot eliminate these chit chats, and we will always, stop walking down the hallway and talk to someone. But I always suggest creating channels on our communication apps, whether it's Slack or Microsoft Teams, whatever you have really in your team. And then, sometimes share some emojis, maybe fun stories. Even if you're in the office, take a picture, and allow others to laugh with you who are not in the office right now. Simple things like that make everybody feel connected. And obviously, in terms of communication, as much as synchronous is the rule, which I'm sure you've heard, it should be implemented definitely as well in terms of business communication. All right, mastering hybrid meetings. This is often raised quite frequently, and I tend to speak about this a lot. So, how do we make sure that people who are not in our office, not in our conference room, are heard and are engaged during the meeting, right? We don't see them. So we just tend to yell and scream and we speak first. And there is someone with their laptop somewhere working remotely and they're like, okay, never mind. I'm just not going to say something in the end. Well, it can't be that way. So definitely we should redesign how we facilitate the meetings. Stick to the agenda, make sure that everybody is able to speak up. Okay, so try to do it this way and also try to use software as much as possible to help you with this hybrid meeting experience. So if you can possibly make the people bigger on the screen, not like, you just have your laptop laying next to you and everybody's talking and nobody pays attention, but maybe this remote worker can appear bigger, maybe on the wall. Something like this is going to help and also ensure top connection, because sometimes remote workers are willing to say something, but the connection is so bad that they just really tend to give up. And that's what I see a lot. Okay, the role of the office. People also ask me this question a lot. Nadia, we have a challenge. How should we make sure that people come back to the office. They don't really want to. And I think it's all because of not really explaining what the role of the office is going to be. I think that the majority of employees, they think that, oh, it's going to be the same as it was before the pandemic. No, it's not. We should redesign the role of our office. If we follow all those big companies in Silicon Valley, we're going to see what they say, the majority of cases, that the office is going to be for building relationships. It's going to be for creative work. It's going to be for workshops, for brainstorming, for connecting, for team building, really, and all the deep work can be done from home or can be done remotely. Okay. So if you explain it this way, if you design it this way, then I don't think you have to convince anyone to come and meet others, to have fun, and just have a more efficient working experience. Employee benefits. It's time to redesign employee benefits. Fresh fruit, free beverages. This is something that we all know. But obviously, if somebody's working remotely, we're not going to send them fresh fruit every day, especially if someone lives in a different country. It's a no-no, okay? So what I see a lot, it's what companies are doing right now. They have this solution where people can choose 1 out of 10 benefits, for example, something that you want for yourself. Not that there is a one size fits all. You take it or leave it. No, but there are, for example, 10, 15, 20, 30, 50, it depends. I've seen many literally that people can choose what they want. You can choose 2, 3 benefits, and that's all right. So everybody takes whatever they want. So we should definitely redesign it. And the legal aspect. And the legal aspect is super broad. I'll try to tell you in a nutshell. So basically, how can we hire remote workers based on employment contracts? If we have people working in our office and they get employment contracts with all benefits that come with it, nice, okay? But how do we make sure that people who work remotely are not just hired as freelancers, which used to be the case in the past? We really don't want to do that, right? In the majority of cases, there are many reasons why we don't want to, but that would be a different topic. Anyway, there are solutions to it. If you have questions, reach out to me. I'm happy to tell you where to look for them, because luckily there are many. What if someone wants to work from another country? Okay, so you have someone who is located in your country, has this employment contract, sometimes comes to the office, sometimes works from home, everything is cool. But you're saying as a company, oh, we're going to be flexible. So they'll say, oh, amazing. So now I want to work from a different continent, maybe for 2 months. What do we do now? How should we make sure that it's all done lawfully? Well, there are solutions to that as well. That's the good news. And how to take care of insurance. It's also a crucial aspect in order to make sure that all the health and safety processes are lawful, okay, and that they care about that we care about our employees. How should we start? Okay, so now when we face all these challenges and probably many, many more, how should we start? Well, first things first. And I know many people don't like the word audit, but audit is necessary. Okay, audit, evaluation, assessment, call it as you want it. But you first have to check what you need in order to provide a solution. So the more you evaluate all the processes of your company, all the procedures, all the tools, all the habits, the culture and everything, then you're able to come up with a scalable hybrid solution. So, and the other thing that you should definitely do, engage team members to create the change together. If you tell them, we're going to do it this way, most probably they will be like, oh, okay, we don't really understand it. We don't really know. But if they feel that they participate in the change themselves, well, they will be definitely more enthusiastic about it. Okay, so make sure that you create the change together. Okay, that's all for today. I hope that many things seem a bit more clear in terms of the hybrid workplace transformation. And I want to thank you very much for watching.